What's going on, everybody? So I'm currently one win away from Ultimate Champion. I am playing Fireball. You already know the vibes. We got the Evo Wizard. The first time I'm actually playing it on my channel because obviously I didn't have the early release or anything. But yeah, I'm one win away from Ultimate Champion right now. I've been playing this deck pretty much the whole time. And this is kind of, I don't know, it's hard to figure out a deck with the card. I love the Wizard, by the way, guys. It's a lot of fun, definitely. But I will say it's really hard to figure out a deck with the card that works well with Expo because you can't really use Evo Tesla. It's too expensive. You can't really use Evo Valk. It's like a little too clunky. So I've like figured this one out. It seems decent. I'm not really sure what to think about it yet, but this is the best thing that I have so far. If you guys have any suggestions with the deck, like, you know, be free to drop them in the comments. And yeah, I've tried pretty much a couple different combinations and nothing's really clicked yet, but this one seems pretty solid. I tried with the Void for a little bit, and honestly Void and Expo doesn't really mesh together well, especially when you also have a 5 elixir card like the Wizard. I don't really know how to describe it. It just doesn't have synergy. Like, you know, some spells just aren't going to work with certain archetypes. And I feel like that's one of the cases right now. Maybe you can play Void with like a Cycle Expo deck, I don't know. But I feel like you need Log and Tornado if you are going to run a Wizard. So that's my thought process so far and why I built this deck specifically. Anyways, we're in the first game here. He's playing Giants Bowler, I think, which is fine. I mean, that's not even bad. I mean, you would think it's bad, but I don't have that hard of a time breaking through against this deck because, I mean, Evo Wizard is going to carry me on defense. That's pretty much the entire like theme of Fireball in general. Evo Wizard is going to backpack me on defense the entire time. But yeah, I'm excited to try this card. Excited to show you guys how I use this card. The pushback ability, oh my gosh, it's so cool, dude. Like, this card's just so like fun to play. So Wizard's going to take out his Night Witch. He is going to go Bowler in the back. I'll just go ahead and log this to Cycle. My Cycle is a little bit garbage here. I need this Wizard to get me a lot of value, but unfortunately I think it is just going to die to the Bowler. I have my NATO if he wants to go anything at the bridge. I could just NATO those Archers. I'm going to NATO this to kill the Archer and keep my Wizard alive, force out something else from him hopefully, and then I'm just going to chill. He has to zap. Okay, I'm going to go Goblins behind this since he has no Bowler in Cycle, and then this is all about mind games, you know. Playing or being good at Wizard in general is all about how you use your other cards too. Like, you get the defensive value with Wizard, and then you just kind of have to pressure correctly. So I'm going to go Wizard in the back again. He probably will Bowler. Okay, that's fine. I'm going to actually, I want to Expo with this, but I think I'm going to do something smart and go for a defensive Expo since I don't have another building. And see what he does for this. I'm not really sure what the play is for him because he could just go, yeah, he's going to go Giant Graveyard the Bridge probably. Yeah, nice. Okay, I'm going to go Knight first, and then we can just go ahead and drop our Wizard in the back. That's fine. It does die. The shield does die to arrows, but I think that, that's a glitch. Like, they haven't done the balance changes yet, obviously, because they got delayed today or something. I'm not really sure with the new chest glitch and everything. I'm sure you guys saw that already, but what was I trying to say? Oh yeah, the Wizard shield should survive arrows once the balances are actually live, so that's kind of hype. I'm just gonna go Wizard over here to the side once again. He is gonna Graveyard. Wow, very aggressive Graveyard by this guy. Pretty much into everything, but unfortunately the Evo Zap is gonna cook me. Let's see, Log is gonna save my Wizard for now, but he does arrows it as well. Yeah, kind of tough, but this is gonna be a little bit hard to defend now that we are in the later stages of the game. But I'm still gonna have to pressure the opposite lane. Obviously, I can't just let him keep Giant Graveyarding me, or I will lose this game. I'm gonna go Wizard. Actually, I'm going to wait. I want to play my Wizard, but it's so risky. Okay, he's going to Night Witch the back. I have to play Wizard same lane as that. And then I'll probably have to go Expo on this right side, depending on what he does. He's going to Bowler. I'm going to defensive Expo again. I know this is kind of passive, you know, I usually play this deck really aggressive, but I think I'm going to have to get a defensive Expo into an offensive Expo because I can't really break through a Giant and a Bowler. Without that, he's going to have to arrow my Goblins, so that's fine. Kind of an aggressive Archers in the middle from him. I'm not sure about that. Wizard is going to go ahead and take that out. Didn't really get too much value out of the pop ability that time, but it usually does whenever there's like multiple units on it. Expo's going to connect on tower. What is he doing? Okay, that might be game, guys. I think I just caught him really low on Elixir because he did a very aggressive push, and then I can just NATO this back. Bowler is going to survive, but I can just go ahead and log. I think we're okay. It's not going to connect, but I'm just going to go Goblins, and we have him in a perfect cycle now. He can't really do much. I can just go Knight and then Expo the bridge once again here. I'm just going to Expo. Giant might hit it once. No, it doesn't. Perfect. Yeah, we're cooking right now. Fireball too good, guys. Let me know what you guys think about the Wizard. And personally, I think the Void is... Oh, man, I hate the Void, but that's only because I play Expo, right? It's a very good counter to the Expo. I'm just going to be real with you all. But, you know, it's not the end of the world. I think Expo is still going to be possible to use as long as the entire meta is not Giant Void. And that's kind of my worry right now, but we'll have to see. The balance changes still are not out, so we can't really say much at the moment. He's going to go for the graveyard, so I'm just going to go ahead and rocket these barbs early on, get the Ice Spear down in the back, and then I'm also going to go for my goblins because he has the arrows, and I know he's hurting for elixir definitely right now after he spent all that at the bridge, so he's going to have to defend my Evo Wizard as well. Yeah, this is GG's, only 15 seconds. Even if he goes all in here, then we're just vibing. I'm just going to rocket the bowler and then play defense. He's going to graveyard, but that's not going to be nearly enough because we've got the knights, log, goblins, tornado. I mean, I've got everything. He can't really break through in this situation. I don't have a building, but sometimes you don't even need the building when you play so much defense with your wizard and you get so much value at the bridge against the giants, the bowlers, whatever. And you would think giant bowler graveyard, absolute hard counter, but not. Just one Evo Wizard changes that entire matchup, and I actually have a chance. That's going to be Ultimate Champion as well. It's going to put us at 1808. Not bad. I will say I am kind of triggered that the balances are not live yet because there's way too many people running Bomber. Like, bro, let's just get this card out of the meta. Also, I gotta say, I don't care if this is toxic. If you're still using Bomber right now when you know it's going to get nerfed, you are the worst kind of person in this game. You are the problem with the game. But he's going to go for the Void. Okay, we got a Goblins on top of that. Oh, dude, I was late. Okay, dang it. That's not good. Void does take out my Wizard, which is really hard to prevent. You have to be so quick with the reaction speed. That's why I have Goblins in the deck instead of Skellies, if you guys did not know. The goblins, you know, the Skellies do get one tap by the Void most of the time, so it kind of sucks against it, which does kind of suck because I have to put the goblins in, but goblins are alright in some situations. They get more DPS. I just think it makes the cycle a little slower, which, of course, I mean, it's not the end of the world, but it's definitely not as clean as I would like it to be. I would rather use Skellies is what I'm trying to say. I'm going to go expo the bridge into this. Looks like he's playing Lava Hound with the Void spell, which, by the way, guys, is going to be a great combination this season, like a very, very good combination. Wait, we can actually get the Evo Wizard value here. It's going to push back the troops, I think, once it gets... Oh my gosh, look at that. He's going to Void as well. I'm going to Goblins to predict the Void, please. Nice. Okay, we kind of... I mean, sort of predicted it. That's good damage with the Expo. You guys see the Goblins tank pretty well for the Void, but I don't know, man. Void's just... it's a weird spell. I don't like it because it's a good counter to the Expo. It's really hard. Like, you have to pretty much overcommit every single time if you're going to protect your Expo when they play a Void on the map. So that's the issue that I have. But I'm going to go Expo here again on 0. He does go for the Valkyrie. Okay, this is good, actually. I was hoping he did go Valk, because if he didn't and he just ignored and went other lane, then I might have lost my tower here. He's going to have to ignore this and go other lane now with probably a balloon. But I have my Wizard to splash and line up if he does balloon right behind the lava. No, he's actually going to go for it in the inside tile. What we can do right here is wait for this to pop. I also think I could have nadoed this all the way to the other side. And like into that Expo, but I don't think that's worth it right now. I'm just going to go ahead and rocket these Skelly Drags. We just need to focus on saving our tower. That's pretty much it. I'm going to go Goblins. He tried to pre-void my Wizard. All right. Very interesting strategy from my guy Swimmy here. Oh, he's in the Crusher 21 clan. Nice. Of course. Okay, well, that's going to be pretty much GG, so there's not really too much he can do. He is going to lava. I'll just go for the Expo in the middle, and then I can just Wizard to the side over here. I just need to protect my Wizard. That's pretty much it, and I should win the game. Okay, we're going to pull everything off and then go for the Ice Spirit right here to force that Mega Minion back into my Wizard. Oh, no, Evil Valk's actually... yeah, it's going to pull everything in. Man, I wish Evil Valk was good enough to play in this deck, man. It's not good enough, guys. I love Evil Valk, so you guys know it's my favorite evolution. I mean, Wizard's definitely up there with it now, but I think Evo Valk's a lot of fun to play. I'm just going to go ahead and NATO everything together. Evo Wizard's going to take that out, and yeah, he kind of misplayed his Void right there. What you want to do when you play the Void is drop it right directly on top of the support units. You don't really want to worry about hitting the tower if it's like a big support unit like the Wizard, 5 Elixir. But yeah, we're going to see. I like how it one-shots the Firecracker. That's like my one thing that I really enjoy about the Void is that it one-taps the Firecracker, because that card is so annoying. It just sits there forever. But yeah, anyways, GG's. Okay, this guy's hit me with the Firecracker heart emo, but yeah, like I said, if you guys have any ideas, I mean, I'm trying to cook up the best Wizard deck for this season. You know, I'm going to try out a bunch of Wizard decks, but specifically an Expo one, because I want to make it work. But, okay, why is he so upset? He's got level 14 guards, which kind of sucks, I will say. He's under-leveled. Wait, Bomb Tower, very interesting. You don't see that card very often, to be honest, anymore. It's not even a bad card. I think the Tesla is just a better building. It gets, like, you know, obviously, because the air. There's pretty much the air targeting just makes the Tesla so much better against air decks, and there's a lot of Lava Hound right now, so that would make sense. He's gonna have Mega Knight Bandit. What in the world is this? Okay, Wizard should take out the Bandit and the Mega Knight. That was actually really good micro, because the Knight's gonna tank perfectly to where my tower was hitting, and the Wizard wasn't getting splashed, as well as the Expo not getting splashed. He's got a Fireball, so I'm guessing he has like some kind of Ram Rider or something. I actually have no clue what this guy's playing. I'm just gonna Goblins the bridge since his Dagger, or he doesn't even have Dagger Duchess. Wait, what the heck? He's got Princess Tower. Oh my goodness, this guy is crazy. What in the world? Okay, we're just gonna let these guards go. He's crying. I'm sorry, man. I'm sorry. I don't feel sad. It's okay, man, just a Clash Royale match. But yeah, oh man, I hope you guys enjoyed that video on the in-season that I posted yesterday. It was a crazy season, man. It was a very, very crazy season. I'm not sure what's going to happen really this season, since What is this guy playing? Level 14 Mortar as well. Yeah, I'm not sure what's going to happen this season in terms of ladder because the Void might just, like, kill Expo. I'm not going to lie. But we're not going to give up on it. You know, I'm still going to play Expo no matter what, right? So that's my thought process. Wizard might get a hit. No, it does not. Just barely, unfortunately. But yeah, Void Spell, from what I've seen against Expo, is pretty much the perfect counter. It's like an Earthquake on steroids. It literally just, I don't know. It deletes it so fast. If you literally just put down, like, you don't even need to put down something. It's gonna get like 400, 500 damage. The Expo, if you literally just placed only a Void on top of it. And you think about it, it's 3 elixir, right? And you have to spend even more elixir than your 6 elixir for your Expo to protect it from the Void. And even after you protect it, it still gets that first whatever you call it, shot, lightning bolt, whatever you want to call the Void spell. The first Void attack goes on the Expo, and it takes out about half the HP. So it's just like, I don't know, there's no positive elixir traits with this card when you are trying to protect something. That's kind of the bad part about it. I think it's going to be a little bit too overpowered just because of that. Maybe even a lot overpowered. I'm not really too sure yet. Okay, this guy is, I mean, did he randomly select a deck? Like, what is happening here? I mean, yeah, he's laughing. Did he have the wrong deck or something? I genuinely don't know. Can't say I've ever seen 2 buildings and Mega Knight in the same deck, but I don't know. Maybe he's cooking something up. He's going to go Evo Mortar, but I'm already back to my Evolution Knights. Yeah, this is pretty tough for him, I'm not going to lie. I feel like every single game is pretty tough for him playing this deck, if this is what he's actually playing, because he's got, like, I mean, I don't even know what you want to call this. This was just a free win. By the way, I'm like top 15 in the world. Not that it matters because the season did just begin. But I will get the number 1 with Wizard this season. I promise you guys, it will happen this season. There's no way I don't get to top 1 with Wizard. That's like an actual goal. Oh yeah, just kind of a side announcement, I guess, note thing. My second channel, it did finally get like monetized and everything for streaming, so that's kind of pretty hyped. I mean, so there's like 3,000 subscribers on it. I mean, I'm gonna probably link it to this video if you guys do want to subscribe to that. So I'll be streaming on that very, very often. So yeah, I just thought I would put that in a video because I don't really advertise it that much, but I did make a second channel and stuff. So I'm just gonna go ahead and rocket the Sparky. So Sparky's interesting. I'm not really sure what this guy, I mean, I never know what anyone's running, especially early season, guys. It's pretty much just random decks. I mean, look what I'm playing, right? It's just, oh, whoa. So this is the problem. Okay, I'm dead. Wow, that is really bad. Wait, I think I actually just lost. I'm gonna go Knight up high, and then I guess I'll Ice Spirit, and I have to log too. Wow, that's so much damage. We did get the King Tower activation, but like, does that really matter at this point? We just took like 3/4 of our tower, and that's kind of what happens when you don't have a building. You can just get giant spam like that. So that's the one problem. I'm trying to figure out how I can beat giant decks. You know what I mean? Like, what deck can I build that's gonna have enough to beat giant decks, but also not too expensive to where I can actually pressure? You know what I mean? It's kind of like a hard thing to figure out right now, since, you know, everything's new still. The Evo Wizard is still new and everything. So I'm gonna pull this back, just kind of kill the giant as well as that egg. Hopefully that archer gets a job and hops on Indeed.com and gets away from me because it's just sitting there. Okay, it is gonna kill my entire wizard. We're gonna go Expo on 0 though, because I think he's fairly low on elixir. If he does go Evo Bomber, I can just go for the Ice Spirit. I mean, I just can't believe people are still running Bomber right now. Really? Just stop playing the card, man. It's so miserable. Okay, it's good damage though. It's good damage. He probably knows that I don't have a building though, so realistically this guy could just go Giant Bomber the bridge anytime, and I'd have a pretty hard time defending it. Hopefully he doesn't figure that one out though. As long as I can, I mean, the thing is, I'm gonna have to get another Expo connection, right? And he should always have his giant cycle if he's going to play this correctly. But hopefully our hope is that he's not going to. So we'll just cycle the Knight in the back. He's gonna Sparky. What in the world is that, Sparky, sir? Okay, we'll go for the Wizard in the very back here. Just kind of play it slow. He might, does he have Evo Bomber in cycle? Does he? No, he doesn't, right? He just played it. I can't remember. I still have Evo Bomber PTSD even a couple days after the season. So we're gonna go Expo right here on this left side. And this should be good. This should be good. That's gonna be an Ice Spirit on top of this giant. I can just pull everything back with a NATO. Okay, archers are going to be a bit of a problem, I can't lie. I'll just wait for this and then go for the Knight up high, and that should be, what is that, arrows? I guess he was trying to predict me. That actually is going to hurt him though. My Expo's going to lock on tower. Wait, he just sold with those arrows, guys. I'm not even kidding. If he just arrowed my Expo, he would be completely fine right now. But now there's only 20 seconds left. He has to go in. I have to predict the bomber at the bridge. I got to be very careful of Evo Bomber, so I'm just going to spam my entire bar at the river here. He's going to Sparky. I'll just pull that other lane with the NATO so my wizard stays alive, and then his giant's going to get immediately melted since I have both my wizard, knight, and goblins on that giant, and we're going to be giant Bomber. I mean, the worst deck in the world. Even though he has Sparky instead of like lightning, I still don't even care. That deck's so toxic. Anyways, hope you guys enjoyed this video with the fireball, and we'll see you in the next one tomorrow. Peace.